This is a big Asian water monitor, and he is puppy dog tame. Oh my gosh. Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to the vlog. I am so excited today because my buddy Ty parks probably the coolest iguana collection, not probably, the coolest iguana collection in the world. Look at all these cages down here, all over here. There are acres and acres of amazing animals, including the largest rhino iguana collection like Bella down here. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure Bella actually came from this place, so I am excited to see this. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be an absolutely incredible day. What do you say we check out what's in all of these cages? Look at all these things. Oh, doggy, it's gonna be awesome. Oh my gosh, I am freaking out. This is a Bell's face lace monitor. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh my gosh, I hope I get to hold these. Ty's gonna be out here in a few minutes and we're gonna kind of mess around together. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Look at this. This is absolutely crazy because all these cages here that we're walking through are all cyclura. They're all either Lewisii or rhino iguanas. All these, look at this. All of them, every single one of these, and they go, look at how far they go. I mean, these are, this is such an amazing collection of animals, and look at how great the pens are. I mean, really, really large pens for these animals. Now, it is a little cool. The sun's not really out, so we're not seeing a lot of animals out yet, but we can go in and actually check them out. Look at this. Look at that big bull male there. Oh my gosh. And again, all of these cages, and you can see, look at this. There are just rows and rows and rows of these. Oh my gosh. So I'm here with Ty, my good friend for, gosh, 25 years. He's been a good friend of mine. And the thing I love about this place is this is like your private haven for animals. I mean, you just love these animals.
It is.
and you've done such an amazing job. And listen, you know, this isn't about money for you because any profits that come out of here, you basically give to conservation, right?
Yeah, and to grow the farm.
Yeah, to grow the farm, right, exactly.
I put a lot of money back into it.
You put a lot into this, but you have undoubtedly the best collection of cyclura, Tinosaurus, all of it. It's just absolutely amazing. I mean, but this is just like, this is what you love, right?
Yeah, you know, I've been here for 11 years. You know, 2006, both of my kids left the house, right? You know, my daughter went to Northwestern and my son, I decided to send him to private school. So, 2007, I decided to, you know, buy this and actually follow my passion without anybody bothering me.
Well, right? You've done an amazing job. We have so much to see here. I don't even know where to start, so let's just get into it.
All right, sounds good.
I tell you what, there is no doubt that the one animal I had to meet was Francis, the big water monitor. Every time I see a picture on Instagram of someone holding Francis, I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous. Can you imagine that maybe one day Elvis will be this big? I mean, this is a big Asian water monitor, and he is puppy dog tame. What a cool animal it is. And I tell you what, these guys are strong. He's got a hold on me like you cannot believe. But thankfully he is extremely tame. Oh my God, so many amazing animals. And do me a favor, go and check out Ty on all the social media. I'm gonna put a link in the description. You can check him out on Facebook and Instagram. Show him some love because he is doing some amazing things down here. All right, bro?
This is super exciting. We're here outdoors, getting to see the most amazing setups ever. This is actually Varanus Cummingii, the Philippine water monitor. And it's its own species. Look at the color. This is the nicest one I've ever seen. This is just amazing seeing all these lizards and they're, you know, just doing what they do outside. Nothing else like it.
Look at how chill it is, just kind of like hanging out.
You notice how I build boxes?
Yeah,
very
it's nice.
efficient and functional. This is kind of thing that I use my brain for.
Yeah,
you know,
no, it's
like
good.
Make functional, inexpensive. That's all you need.
Yeah,
I made it very low,
Yep.
right? I made it very low. The monitor loves tight spices anyway.
Yep.
You know.
Look at what we have here. We have another big water monitor. Certainly not as big as Francis. Well, it's okay, bud. It's all right.
The camera.
I know. It's okay, bud. And that's the thing. Monitors are so intelligent, you know. He hasn't seen the camera. He got a little fuzzy on the top, and he's just kind of a little bit freaked out by it. And you can see he's got that little bit of threat display going on just because he doesn't know. Much like Elvis when I'm around, if there's just one little thing different in the room, he's very attentive and understands it. So this animal is super, super tame, but just didn't feel comfortable with this camera because he doesn't know what it's like. That's what's cool about monitors, is the fact that they're so absolutely intelligent.
At least one. So we're here looking at a Bell's phase lace monitor. So cool. It's a color pattern that's found in some of the drier climates there in Australia. And some people think that you can have a normal lace monitor that's het for Bells. Somebody advertised one of those last week, but it doesn't work like that. You can breed Bells to Bells, and then you actually can get a super. You just can't tell the difference, and then it would produce all Bells. So,
so it's
yeah.
co-dominant.
Yeah, co-dominant, just beautiful gene.
Take a look at, guys, this is actually an albino blue tegu. It's just like Taz, but in albino form. It's absolutely incredible. It's got sharp little claws though. Oh my God, I love it. I've been thinking about getting an albino blue tegu, and as a matter of fact, I might get something while I'm here, but I'm not sure yet. I'll let you guys know as the day goes on. Oh my gosh, I'm just continually getting blown away by these. Look at these right here. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Of course, these are like a melanistic shingleback, or what they call bobtail skinks, but this is crazy. And the melanistics are actually like a locality of the shingleback. They're so unique. You guys know that I love blue tongue skinks, so the fact that, that I'm getting a chance to hold these is crazy. Oh my gosh. Of course, then there's the albino water monitors. These are actually T-positive albino waters, so that's why they're kind of more purple than the normal kind of T-negatives, which are going to be more like pink and white and yellow, but really cool. So again, chicken strip would be the T-negative, and these guys are the T-positive, which is just a tyrosine positive animal, and tyrosine is a protein in melanin, which of course is a black pigment, but man, what an absolutely gorgeous animal. Oh my goodness gracious. You are an unbelievably huge monkey. Wow. Who's this? Guys, this is Donkey Kong. Oh,
that's the name they gave him.
Yeah. I like it, I like it. He is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Take a look at these guys. Booker over here. Hey Booker, what's up?
Oh, this is Donkey Kong, right? And I kind of hate that people look at all reptiles and say they're wild animals. This guy never saw wild. Okay. He was had in captivity, right? And probably going back 3, 4, 5 generations he was had. This is a pet for me, right? So it's not a wild animal, okay? And if you get them right out of the egg, I was just saying, you know, the best time to get these animals is right out of the egg. For me, because I've done that with many people. The reason why is that if you think about it at the beginning, where are they? Once they hatch out, they're in this depression for probably a week. How is it hurt if you put them in a little dark box and ship it? Because it's gonna be in the dark, the nest for a week until maybe it absorbs some, you know, yolk and stuff, and they all hatch out and then they climb out. That's perfect time. Also, they're so hardy. You don't really have to worry about them being stressed or dying on that ship. Plus, they bond with you when you get them right out of the egg, right? Come on, like a bird, okay? There's this thing about, you know, once you get the reptile at home, put them in a cage and leave them alone. I totally disagree with that. That comes from when we were importing everything, right? Now these are captive bred animals. They're pets. They're 3rd, 4th, 5th, 10th generation. What I recommend is as soon as you get them out of the box and hold them, you know. And think about how we treat dogs, puppies, when they come home. You're gonna put them in a box and leave them alone for 2 weeks, for goodness sake? Doesn't make any sense to me. I wanna try and change that. We're talking about pets against wild animals. And I want to totally separate that, and I want to keep the captive bred animals like this in as a pet, and wild animals, we want to support them, you know, we need to separate that. Wild animal, pet. This is not a wild animal.
Wow.
Yeah, typical albino iguana. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like these guys. You know why? They make perfect pet.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're blind, they can't survive in the wild. I feel like I'm actually giving them life. Albinos happen.
Yep.
Right? So, first of all, we're saving them from dying. If they were in the wild, they'd be dead. So they have to be only pet if they're gonna survive, right? And right out of the egg, because they can't really see, tame.
Yeah.
Most of the iguana, green iguana, they you know, as a baby, they're kind of crazy.
Yep.
So they make perfect pet. Look at them, look how mellow they are. And you know, a lot of people worry about the sun and stuff. We keep them out here all year round. And this is about 7 years old. I know they do well under the sun, and we're in Florida. Right? So don't worry about that. You know, don't worry about the eye. To me, this is another perfect pet animal. We give them life. They do excellent in captivity. You know, what more you can ask for as a pet, you know?
I am so excited right now because we're actually going to see some baby rhino iguanas just like my girl Bella. And there's a chance I may actually get a pair of babies to start raising up for kind of future kind of ambassadors. Not to mention if someone comes to Reptarium, they see Bella, maybe we can let them see a little tiny baby Bella. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Let's go check these out. Look
You know how I'm gonna sex these, because usually I look back here, right? And believe it or not, at this age, sometimes you see bumps. And obviously that's not 100%. Right. First thing, your lubricant and this smallest side probe. Basically, I like that if it's a male, right? Okay, it'll go in slight angle, and the female will be more like that, okay? So, and I've done so many of these, and you know, basically I picked this out as a female because I really don't see anything there.
Right.
So,
It doesn't go in.
yeah, and so basically that's it, okay? The male gonna be the Donkey Kong baby.
Donkey Kong baby.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So this one is Donkey Kong Jr. Right?
Donkey Kong Jr.
And you could tell this is a male because I already marked them. Okay. A male, I already put that on it, but I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Oh yeah, you can see it goes right in about 3 inches of it.
Yeah.
3 inches of
Okay.
it,
Yep. So I always do both sides,
just to make sure.
and it doesn't hurt them. They squirm, but yeah. So that's a boy.
That's a boy.
So you got Donkey Kong Jr.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Look at this little cute dude. Oh my gosh.
A T+ albino.
Jeez, these are beautiful, Ty.
Yeah. They're awesome.
Now, they don't have the issues with the eyes then? Or they still have a little bit?
Not as bad.
Not as bad.
But they still do.
They seem like they key a little bit more.
Yeah,
than the other
exactly.
ones,
They say a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, look at the difference. This is a sibling. Yeah. And I have a feeling this is gonna turn red. The thing is, I bought the female who was the wild caught female, right? I think it was 5,000 or something.
Wow.
And so I bred him with the red male.
Oh, so you got,
That's what the red gene coming out of it. And then I got the heterozygous and then bred them. It was 8 years before I produced
Oh
it.
my gosh, 8 years.
Yeah. Right? Because the first 2 years they didn't breed. It's an old female too. So, yeah.
So when it comes to small iguanas that I think are good for keeping in captivity, these are two amazing examples. This is actually Tenosaura Alfred Schmidti, named after German herpetoculturist, Carl Schmidt. And you can see just beautiful coloration. There's a lot of variability in them. The common name for these is the Campeche spiny-tailed iguana. And then this is the Tenosaura defensor, also just really amazing. And you know, being named defensor or spiny-tailed iguana, Yucatan spiny-tailed iguana, you can see why. Look at how badass that tail is. But these guys are adults, so pretty cool, you know, other than some of those other iguanas that get really big. If you guys are interested in a species that is more manageable, check these out.
An absolutely amazing time here at Ty's place. We're gonna head down to Miami right now. I think Forrest has like a really special green tree python coming in, but we have about a 3-hour drive ahead of us. Pretty exciting. We're actually at an importer right now. Forrest is bringing a really cool green tree python. First one in the country, right?
Yeah, so this is the first green tree python that's been imported from Europe in the last 10 years. So that was a huge accomplishment to make it over that paperwork hurdle and all the red tape. And not only that, but this is the first of the rarest and most sought after designer line in chondros. It's called the Mosaic line.
Here it is.
Yeah, here it is. So this is the only one in the United States.
Oh my gosh, look at that. They made it.
Yeah.
You gonna open it or?
Yeah, we're gonna open it.
This is pretty exciting. I mean, I love unboxing stuff, and unboxing something that is exciting about this. Are you nervous?
I'm super nervous. I mean, this literally took me over a year to get the paperwork and everything. Not only that, I mean, I didn't know if they were going to deny it when it came in. I mean, this is one of the most expensive snakes I've ever purchased, so it's definitely...
Yeah, and there was always a possibility it could have came in, and like Forrest said, they could have just said, nope, we're not going to let it in. He would have just lost his money. So, but it's not just about the money, it's about how cool the animal is.
Yeah, it's about the bloodline and the guy Pedro that that has proved this line out. It was literally his life stream for this line to make it to the U.S. So for us breeders to be able to work with it. So, all right, here we go. Let's.
Oh my gosh, I could just see it through the thing. That is crazy, dude.
Yes, this is absolutely insane. All right, so here we go. Let's check it out.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Jeez. Whoa, dude.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
That's way cooler than I even expected.
So much better in person than I was expecting. This is a huge deal.
That's ridiculous.
Is that crazy or what?
Holy crap, that's beautiful.
Ah, this is a boy or girl?
This is a boy.
A boy?
Yep, so he says he's been cruising ready to breed, so the goal is to try to make offspring from this guy available in the United States. Blue line, where it's like, you know, you can breed 2 blue line snakes together and not get any blue snakes, and then a few generations later you get one. With this mosaic line, you're actually seeing insane snakes right away every time. So this is very, very significant in green tree pythons. This is the next step in producing just crazy colored chondros. So yeah.
Wow, man, I'm blown away by it, dude.
Yeah,
that
dude, this
is the sickest chondro I've ever seen.
Thank you, Pedro, so much, and yeah, wish me luck, guys.
All right, we'll be seeing more of this little monkey. So we are back at the hotel for the night, and I am going to go ahead and shut it down. We have an early morning tomorrow. We're heading over to Tom Crutchfield's, and then a quick visit over to my friend that has some amazing other animal stuff like lions and tigers and stuff like that. It's going to be a great day tomorrow, but as for now, today is about to end, and I have to wish you guys an absolutely amazing day, evening, whenever you happen to be watching. Your support means the world to me, and I truly, truly love you guys so much. Can you do me a couple favors before we get out of here? Smash that like button, turn that post notification on, leave a comment down below, and let me know how you feel about this whole journey yet. We only have a day or two left, and then we will be back home to BHB and the Reptarium. Make sure to be kind to someone today, and I promise I will see you guys tomorrow.